like and subscribe. And boy, right, we're gonna watch a video, is it? Because things them are going, so we don't know about it. We just see things and like things. So we'll just dig deep on here what going on. Backbush TV, like and subscribe.
The truth is, Beyonce is one of the biggest music artists in the world, selling over 118 million records worldwide. She has managed to amass one of the biggest and most loyal fan bases ever seen in the music industry. Beyonce went from being the lead singer of a girl group to a solo superstar married to the biggest rapper in hip-hop. In today's world, Beyonce is highly worshipped, and she is looked at as the queen of the music industry. But how exactly did Beyonce become one of the biggest stars in the world? What if I told you that behind Beyonce's success was more than just talent and great music, that all her success came at a devastating price? Join me in this episode as we uncover the dark truth about Beyonce. Beyonce was born September 8, 1981 in Houston, Texas. Ever since she was a little girl, she would show interest in being an artist and a performer. She started performing at the young age of 7 years old. She would perform at local talent shows, furthering her love for performing in music. When she turned 8, her and a group of her friends decided to try out for an all-girls entertainment group. They would all get picked by the group and would be placed in a singing group together that would allow them to perform all over Houston, developing a stage presence and becoming more known locally. This would eventually lead to Beyonce and her girls getting discovered by an R&B producer, Aaron Frazier, who would fly them out to his studio in California. He would eventually get the girls into a talent show. Unfortunately for Beyonce and her friends, they would end up losing the talent show, and this led to the producer dropping them from the management group. This is when Beyonce's dad came into the picture and took charge of Beyonce's career. He would end up quitting his job and moving to manage Beyonce's career, even making the decision of leaving his wife so he may dedicate himself to Beyonce's career. He would go on to book the girls for many opening opportunities, where the girls would start to become more known in the music industry. He eventually managed to get the girls meetings with record labels that would give the girls auditions. Eventually, Beyonce's dad would get her signed to Atlantic Records, but not long after they signed them, they would get dropped from the label. Her father managed to work out another deal, and on October 5th, 1995, Beyonce and her friends would again get signed, this time to Grassroots Entertainment. After years of studio work, they managed to get a major record deal with Sony and then Columbia Records, where she would make her debut as a lead singer of Destiny's Child. Beyonce would quickly start to emerge as a rising star. Not long after her Destiny's Child's debut, she would begin her acting career. She would go on to eventually outgrow the group, going solo and getting picked up by Jay-Z. While working with Jay-Z, Beyonce would develop a relationship with him, and eventually she would go on to marry him. Her career continued to rise as she became one of the biggest stars in the music industry, where she is today. This is what you may already know about Beyonce, but the truth is far more sinister. I have come to believe that Beyonce sold her soul to the devil and took an oath to spread the Masonic agenda. The reason I have come to this conclusion is no other than Beyonce herself. Time and time
The man say, him come to this conclusion. That's Beyonce soul herself. So go and listen it. Backbush TV, like and subscribe. We just go and hear the truth.
again, she has shown the world that she is a Masonic puppet created by the record labels to idolize and worship. Just another industry plant used to manipulate the masses. Not only do I believe Beyonce willingly sold her soul, but I also believe that she's an open worshiper of Baphomet. On this channel, we have seen so many music artists openly show their love for Baphomet. Beyonce takes this Baphomet worship to a whole new level, as we can see her openly showing her love for the entity. In this photo, we can see Beyonce and Jay-Z on a motorcycle with a Baphomet head attached to the front of it. In another one of Beyonce photos, we can see her again with Baphomet on what appears to be another motorcycle. In this photo, she appears again to be showing love to Baphomet with a horn headpiece. She can even be seen pictured wearing a ring that clearly resembles Baphomet. It is no secret at this point that the Masonic Order controls the music industry, using it to manipulate the masses. But still, people will see all the proof in their faces and either not want to believe it or be too manipulated to believe it. Even though there's countless photos of Beyonce where she clearly is showing her alliance to the Masonic Order, people just seem to brush it off. The thing is, we can see Beyonce with the one-eye symbolism in many different photos and music videos, clearly indicating that she took the oath and sold her soul. Her introduction to Rock Nation also clearly shows that Beyonce took the oath. When she was introduced to the world as a Rock Nation artist, Beyonce released her hit record Crazy in Love. In the Crazy in Love video, there's a scene where it shows Jay-Z initiating Beyonce into the Masonic Order. The scene shows Beyonce trapped in a car as she appears to be possessed. They then go on to show Jay-Z dropping a lighter which makes the car explode. The scene continues with Beyonce dancing next to Jay-Z, showing her rebirth through Lucifer, rising as a phoenix from the flames. Her and Jay-Z can be seen next to each other as Jay-Z throws up Masonic hand gestures. It is no coincidence that Beyonce went on to be the biggest star in the music industry after this song. Beyonce saw a massive amount of success with this song, as it was one of her top-selling singles ever, since this song to this day on her tours. The song where she was clearly initiated into the Masonic music industry as the Queen of Babylon. This isn't the only time we see Beyonce showing her Masonic alliance in her music videos. In Beyonce's music video for her song Dance For You, we see Beyonce performing the Masonic chair dance ritual. We can see Beyonce clearly doing the same dance that this woman is doing in this leaked Masonic dance ritual that was secretly recorded in a Masonic lodge. We have seen so many pop stars and celebrities do the same exact Masonic chair dance. All these celebrities over the years have to show their admiration to the Masonic order in order to climb to the Masonic degrees and gain more success. They perform these rituals in music videos and live performances, essentially doing the rituals in front of the world so they may all see it. We again see more Masonic imagery in Beyonce's music video for her song Haunted. Not only is the video littered with the one-eye symbolism, it also depicts the secret Hollywood ritual parties that happen in these celebrity mansions. The video starts with the one-eye symbolism as one eye flashes on the TV screen they're showing. The video continues with Beyonce arriving at a mansion. As she walks through the halls, we can see what goes on in those very mansions. In one of the rooms, she sees an older man in a wheelchair with the one-eye symbolism. Then in another room, we can see a group of what appears to be rappers. One of them seems to have a Masonic tattoo on his chest. Then as she passes another room, you can see a woman wearing horns on her head. In another one of the rooms she passes, you can see the duality symbolism, something the Masons love to show in many of their puppets music videos, as they show two identical women dressed in black and white. The video is full of Masonic and satanic imagery, clearly showing what goes on in these Hollywood mansion parties. In another one of Beyonce's music video for her song Telephone that features no other than another Masonic puppet, Lady Gaga, we can see her and Lady Gaga showing their Masonic alliance throughout the entire video. We see Beyonce and Lady Gaga both placing 666 hand gestures over their eyes. I find this video very interesting, as both Beyonce and Lady Gaga are close friends with Marina Abramovich, the spirit-cooking witch. It seems that Beyonce might be a witch who is into practicing witchcraft. We can see so much signs that point to Beyonce practicing black magic. She's even been accused and sued by a former drummer that worked for her named Kimberly Thomas. Kimberly quit working for Beyonce and accused her of casting a spell on her and a bunch of other things I cannot say due to the community guidelines. You guys can just search it up for yourself and see what else she accused Beyonce of. The story was reported by a few news agencies, even though they all tried their best to downplay the situation and make Kimberly look crazy.
The fact that people keep saying, I'm crazy? Hell, the situations I had to deal with and survive are crazy. About other situations where changing into animals and jumping into other bodies and all kinds of really crazy stuff. They were like, the cat has a spell on it. The cat was taken back to her people, and they...
The media is always used to protect these Masonic puppets. This is why they came out to declare everything is a conspiracy, even if there's facts to prove it. Kimberly left working for Beyonce because she saw firsthand what Beyonce is really into. When she tried to expose it to the media, they shut her down and called her story bizarre. It's clear that demonic spirits are what control Beyonce. Just like many other puppets, it appears that Beyonce is being used by the fallen ones to spread Masonic ideology. This is what we see with Beyonce and what she calls her alter ego, Sasha Fierce, or should we call it as it is, the demonic spirit that guides her and possesses her. Beyonce herself confesses that Sasha Fierce entered her body for the first time before her BET Award performance.
It was way better than I expected, and Sasha was in full effect. Sasha is my alter ego. When people see me, sometimes I think that when they meet me and they speak with me, they're expecting Sasha. I'm really kind of shy, and not really shy, but more reserved. Nothing like Sasha. She can do things that I cannot do when I'm in rehearsal. I mean, I can try, but then it just doesn't happen. I can sing notes and sing strong and do all these things that when I'm just by myself, I can't do. I remember right before I performed, I raised my hands up, and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me.
Sasha Fierce, when did she show up?
Usually when I hear the crowd, when I put on my stilettos, when like the moment right before when you're nervous and that other thing kind of takes over for you.
As you heard for yourself, she confessed to a spirit entering her and how she felt Sasha Fierce's energy. Beyonce even goes on to say that Sasha can do things that Beyonce can't. Beyonce's telling you from her own mouth that she allows a demon to manipulate her body in order to perform the rituals she performs. We can see how Beyonce appears as a whole different woman as she is performing. It's clear to me what side Beyonce has chosen to represent. She heavily pushes the agenda to her millions upon millions of fans. She has been allowed to sit on the top of the throne next to Jay-Z, who I believe is a grand worshipful master of these hip-hop artists. The industry has built Beyonce up as a goddess, and millions upon millions have chosen to worship her. In the music industry, Beyonce is the most praised because she is the Masonic queen, handpicked by the Masonic order. She is being used to lead her fans to a burning end, and sadly, it's working. They have used celebrities to lure the masses right where they need them. And like I said before, I believe we're entering the new Masonic world the Masons have worked hundreds of years to accomplishing. We must remember not to allow these artists to manipulate us and guide us to a burning end. We must also remember to help those who can't see the truth find the truth. Thank you for watching this episode of The Truth Is. If you would like to further support the channel, join me on Patreon. The link would be in the description. If you join before the 28th of this month, you could be entered to this month's monthly raffle, where you can win a shirt, a cash prize, and even pick a video topic. Also, please leave a comment below on your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you'd like to see me cover on my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, as this helps other people find these videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Please follow me on Instagram at TheTruthIs41 and on TikTok at TheTruthIs. I would gladly appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.
See that? Mad. Backbush TV. Sometimes we have to do things like this. Get things from other channel. Because other channel and the name The Truth. The Truth Is. And the video they name The Dark Truth about Beyonce, the Queen. You know what I mean? So Backbush TV, like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy that video there, because the video that kind of wise me up about certain things and make we know some more time when them things fly up in our face. So we think say it's all glitter and it's all gold and oh, it's nice, and you know, be a devil worshipper thing are going in front of we. And we not pay attention and see what go on. So it's good when we find them channel where show with things where we can't really see it. So I say about Bush TV. So like and subscribe. Hope you go over there and subscribe to them channel and take out some more video. You know what I mean? Because that video they're serious. We enjoy that video. So like and subscribe up top. We're gonna post that video here. See it, mad.